Friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah, and in today's video we are tackling two of the rooms that desperately need some TLC. So more of a Sunday reset, if you will. We are going to be tackling the kitchen as well as the dining room. My Sunday resets usually are a little bit more low-key. I do a lot of meal prep for the week, but given that I'm coming off my first real week of vacation, if you're new to my channel, I do school nursing, so I'm very blessed to have summers off. I can work if I choose to, which I'll be doing summer school in like a few weeks, but neither here nor there. I'm trying to get the house reset as best I can, so these are the last two spaces that really need some TLC. So if you're like me, you might use your Sunday resets for either deep cleans or just general cleaning, then you're in the right place. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get into it. Just wanted to quickly show you guys, this is what the dining room is looking like. At first glance, it does not look that bad, but we had a lot of stuff on top of the dining room table that was meant to be donated way back in February that finally just made its way during this past week of vacation for me. So lots to kind of dust, clean the windows, and just overall reset the dining room space. Once that's done, I'll feel a little bit better because we are going to be hosting the 4th of July and Sunday dinners, all that good stuff. So I want to get this space reset. So let's get started. So hello everyone. I know it's been a hot minute since I've been on, but I'm really excited to get back into the swing of things now that I am on summer break. As you guys may have noticed, my dining room has like a lot of dead plants on top of the table, just a lot of mess on the floor, and you'll actually be able to see that when I'm vacuuming and mopping, just like how bad the floors were. But the dining room kind of became my catch-all space, and I feel like for my family it has been just a whirlwind since January, and I'll speak for me. I've been off of YouTube. I had like a video maybe a month or so ago, but honestly, it was a really crappy end to the school year for me, just for many different reasons. But I was very happy to have that last day to watch my kids graduate. There's always beauty in it, but man, was I ready for their summer break. And on top of that, my house was so neglected. Whether you call it anxiety, depression, what have you, I was probably in all of those things. It just feels good to kind of get on top of everything and have this done, because this way it'll allow me to create a better schedule moving forward, especially where my son will be home with me for the most part in the summer. It'll just kind of get me on the right track. But let me know what you guys have been up to in June so far. What are your summer plans? Let me know something fun down below. So not that we've had the windows open a ton, but this is always something I love to do regardless of whether it's a deep clean or a maintenance clean. I love to dust the shades. Deep cleans, I'll typically wash them and then I'll kind of wash the windows. So I am using Windex this round instead of spray away. I'm out of the spray away and Windex works just as well. But I wanted to get these clean. We did have the windows open a little bit for the month of May because we weren't getting the super hot weather, but this week where I was recording and had a whole bunch of things going on, it was literally in the high 80s, felt like it was in the high 90s because of the humidity. So it was a very warm week, and that's not typical for us here in New England in June. It can be. It is New England, so anything's possible, but usually the last couple of years we've not seen it this hot for mid-June. So as you guys can see, I had a lot on the floor. I was just happy to get it vacuumed up. And then I'm using the spin mop with boiling water and a cap full of Fabuloso to really kind of clean the floor. And man, did it need it. And it just looked and felt amazing. And you guys will see that very shortly. So this is what everything looks like when it's all clean. I wish you guys could feel how light and airy the space feels now. I went through, kind of did some work on my peace lily. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations on how to keep this little one alive. I've been trying to keep her alive since January and doing my best, but if you have any tips or tricks, greatly appreciate it. But this is how the space turned out. I'm excited. I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the kitchen right after I have some lunch. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. And all in all, it took me about 15 to 20 minutes. Sometimes it doesn't depict that on camera, obviously, because I have to move and groove to kind of film and stuff like that. But 15 to 20 minutes, and this area is deep cleaned, ready to go for the next. All right, so I powered through lunch, and we are back at it. I'm going to tackle my kitchen. Quite a bit to clean in this respect. Coffee center hasn't been done in a hot minute. I've got to wipe down the table. These mats have to go get washed. First and foremost, one of the big things I want to do is kind of declutter. There's a lot of stuff that ends up in my kitchen and my dining room just in forms of clutter. They don't make it to their designated space, their home as I like to call it, and I'm trying to work on that. So we're going to declutter what we need to in here. I'm going to kind of remove the chairs, get a blank space going so I can take it section by section. And then hopefully it'll be one less thing for me to do in terms of deep cleaning for the week, and I can just kind of maintain it through the summer. So I am starting off by decluttering the kitchen. I just had a lot of knickknacks and things that didn't belong in there. My husband and I had just had a beach day the day before, and it was perfect. I hadn't been to the beach by myself or just with my husband, like without my son, for a long time. So it was kind of nice. We had that time together, but I kind of left everything everywhere. So first thing first was kind of decluttering and putting things back where they belong, or at least moving them, right? Those mats, I alternate between mats and the tablecloth. It just depends on my mood, but kind of getting everything settled and moving all my cleaning supplies. I also wanted to take a quick minute because I don't even think I did this. I wanted to introduce myself because it's dawned upon me there's probably a few new people watching me. So my name is Sarah. I do a lot of cleaning, organizing, decluttering. I did take a slight break from YouTube the last couple of months, but before that I was pretty consistent with posting either once or 2 times a week. I am a full-time working mom, so I work Monday through Friday. I'm a school nurse. I do have the summers off typically. I am working a week's worth of summer school, and I'll be in like intermittently to kind of do health records. I'm at a school of 2,200 kiddos, 200 teachers. It's a large high school. It was my high school that I attended, so it was kind of cool to give back. But I do what I can with the time that I have. So I'm somebody who loves to clean and trying to find new schedules and things like that. So if that's relatable to you, if you're a working mom, if you're a nurse, if you're somebody who just is very busy and tries to find the time to fit it in, then you're in the right place. I hope that you consider subscribing, and if you enjoy these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I'm working towards a goal of 1,000 subscribers this year, but I'm really happy to have you.
Open air, side by side we sway there in all the colors. Summer love, lonesome dove.
So now that that section of the kitchen is done, I moved over to the stove. The microwave is actually in really good shape. That had already been done by my husband. He usually keeps up with that, and I'm very thankful for that. But I'm just taking everything off of the stove, and then I'll go in with Dawn Power Wash as well as the pink stuff and really give it a good scrubbing. I will use the Scrub Daddy. That's my preferred to kind of go in and scrub the stove. It gets in the nooks and crannies and really kind of does away with the debris. But my stove hadn't been done in probably a month and a half, if I'm being entirely honest with you. So I'm really happy that I was able to get in there, deep clean it, and kind of have a clean surface to cook on for my family.
Talk to me and tell me all that you've seen, all the colors. Summer love, memories washed in every shade of green and all the colors. Summer love, remember the lazy river day canoe, bathing in the turquoise blue, losing track of time with you. Another peach pie sunset view, sleeping in the afternoon. No place to be and nothing to prove. That's sure something I could use.
So next up, you guys are going to see me kind of cleaning off the countertops. So what you see there is an air fryer that was actually gifted to us by my mother-in-law. She had it, I guess, for a year or so, or for quite a while, just never used it. It was still in the box. I had never had it because everything that I read, it was bad to use it when you had a bird. And since my cockatiel has since passed away, we had no issue kind of using it, and so far so good. If you guys have any good recipes for that, please feel free to leave them down below in the comments. I'm looking for different alternatives for my family. I'm also doing Weight Watchers. My goal is a solid 30 pounds to lose. And just overall kind of get back into the track of eating healthy. I haven't really been on my Peloton as often as I'd like to, so I'm kind of starting brand new chapter this summer where I can, new schedule, and I'm super excited for that. So if any of you are on the Peloton app, let me know. I would love to follow you. We can encourage each other. I'm all for it. And also, if anybody is using Weight Watchers, again, let me know some of your favorite recipes, especially if it's something that can be done in the air fryer or the crock pot. Let me know down in the comments below.
Show you how to move with my body. Come give me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're my baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. I know I'm yours.
So while I wait for the sink to kind of do its thing, I just wanted to get into some of the products that I use. Sorry, I've got my Portuguese music going on in the background. Xoxo, love him. So the pink stuff, the multi-purpose cleaner, I use this a lot in my kitchen, specifically with the stove, like you guys probably just saw, along with the Dawn Power Wash. I love these two as a combination. I know you're really not supposed to mix chemicals. I'm aware of that. I will say this by itself is fine. I do a lot of my countertops with this. It's a strong multi-purpose spray and I think it's great. Dawn Power Wash does a great job with grease. I think the combined, if you wanted to do one first and follow with the other, would be great. Typically, I do that with the sink too. I do need to get a refill for the Dawn Power Wash because it's very well loved, right? Got to get some refills, but this does a great job with the sink and really any of my stainless steel. I've used it on the fridge. I've used it on the dishwasher, and I think it does an amazing job. Typically, those are my go-tos. I have in the past used the pink stuff scrub, like the paste. I just ran out, but I think that does a great job too. So much so, I will say the pink stuff, just the original one, the multi-purpose cleaner, I would use this in the bathrooms too, and I think it does an amazing job. I don't necessarily love the one that's marketed for the bathrooms as a bathroom cleaner one. I think it's okay, but usually when I'm in the bathrooms, you know, it'll either be this or if it's heavy duty, I do the Clorox and bleach. So that's just kind of my go-to for the kitchen. So I'm just gonna finish up with the sink, scrub that down, change out the sponges, gonna clean the island, and then we're just gonna tackle the flooring and I'll be done. All right, so I'm finishing things off by cleaning the sink. The sink just gets dirty so fast and it drives me nuts. This is one of the things I absolutely have to have clean in my kitchen. Besides, like, for my maintenance cleans, if I'm not doing a deep clean, it's going to be the countertops, the coffee center, wiping down the table, and the sink. The sink is always a priority to me. I hate when food gets left over there. I don't have like a garbage disposal like some people do, so I kind of have to scoop that out. Typically, I have like a little I don't know what you would call it, so something that catches the food before going down the drain. I can't think of the word at the moment, but I just threw it out because it was pretty nasty, so I gotta get a new one at Walgreens. But once this was done, you guys will see I go in with the vacuum cleaner, and I'm so happy that I did. Literally the first thing my son noticed when he came home from daycare was, the floor's not crunchy. Oh, there's no yucks on the floor, Mom. And it's like, yeah, there's not. And for full reference, my son is going to be 4 in August, and he picks up on so much. He is so incredibly observant. It's so funny. But he was very, very happy to know that I vacuumed and washed the floor because there was previously a lot of crumbs on it. And not for nothing, I do not want to attract ants, especially with the weather being as warm as it is. So this is something I'm definitely going to be on top of for the summer. I'll honestly probably be running my Roomba a lot more often. So last but not least, I am cleaning these floors again with boiling water and then a little capful of Fabuloso. Fun fact, I was very late to the Cedar mop. I was previously using a Swiffer, but I absolutely adore this. I think it does a great job. I will say sometimes I have to refill it more often. If the floor is super dirty, it'll take me 2 or 3 passes to get it as clean as I want with like that clean water, but so worth it. Let me know down below what you guys use, whether it's the Swiffer, the dry mop, wet mop, or the spin mop. Let me know. So this is what everything looks like now that it's finished off. It feels so clean in here. It feels lighter. What I didn't show on camera, I actually did 2 passes with the mop for this floor because I was still getting really dirty water. It's been a hot minute since I've done it. It could probably honestly use a 3rd pass, but I have a few other things that I want to do with my family today, so 2 passes will have to do. Everything's been cleaned, been disinfected. I still have to put the hummingbird feeder out. I'm still kind of waiting on that because it's supposed to rain later today and I don't want to have to change it again the next day. Got a new sponge and everything is just nice and clean. I'm super excited for that. I'm excited with how everything came out, and then I was able to get these 2 rooms done. And remember, it's okay if you can only do a small project, or if you're doing a big project, that's awesome. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.